Hello everyone, welcome to my Instagram live stream. My next guest is Sogand from Nobahar Design Studio Milan. So I will invite her for my live stream and thank you everyone for joining and soon we can start. I think she's already online. Voilà. I'll do first a few invites. Voilà. And then we can start. This. Voilà, let's connect. Yes, we are connecting. Hello.
Okay, hello, Mijean.
Hi.
How are you doing?
I'm fine. Wow, nice. Yes, you look nice today.
Thank you.
So let's get started already. It's like I started already to present you a little bit, but I think you
Thank
can do
you.
that better than me. I said, okay.
No, don't worry.
So you are from Nobahar Design Milano. I will let
Yeah,
you explain what you do exactly so that the followers can see, can understand better. So
yeah.
what do you do?
Yeah, my name is actually Sogand. Nobahar is my family name, and I'm the designer behind Nobahar Design Milano. That actually we met at the presentation at Cara Floyd Concept Store before the Christmas that she had the opening event.
Yes.
And we met there with Mijean. It was really nice to meet you there.
Yeah, that was last year. Huh? Yes.
Yeah, it was like some months ago, but it looks like years ago, you know.
Yes. But what I like especially about what you do, the jewelry, the accessories, is like the way it's made. Huh? So it's really done in a special way. Can you explain a little bit?
Like, for example, I do mainly I don't say generally I do design jewelry. I say mainly that I I create design pieces because these jewelries are represent they have a really strong concept behind each of them and they are design pieces more than a jewelry. So it's a verbal design for me. I always start with the research and try to express what I want to say, my voice, through
Yeah.
my designs. So sometimes can be a jewelry piece, or it can be a frame, or it can be a statue, but mostly jewelry.
Okay. Do you have an example? Can you otherwise show one piece or something?
Yeah, sure. I can show you like I prepared some of them here, I can show you my first piece. It's the bracelet inspired by the lotus flower that you
Yeah.
can see. It has the lotus design on the profile,
Mhm.
and it designed for I designed it in 2017. When I showed my first design at a contest in Italy, international contest in Italy, the theme was the dedicated to the violence against women. So we were supposed to design something strong to show and protest the violence against women. I designed this bracelet because the lotus flower represents that how it grew from dirty water to light and freedom. And it was, for me, it was something that it should be what women wants, that
Yeah.
stopping violence against women, it should start from women. So this was my symbol, and then, I was so fortunate that my first design in Italy won also the first prize because of the concept and also the material that I used because I use sinter nylon powder. I use nylon powder, which gets sintered, and
Yeah.
it is really light material. So I love designing like bold and big pieces, but
And it comes in different colors, I see, yeah?
yeah, the colors mostly I do manual coloration, so and mostly I use natural colors.
Yes.
But in this way, the material is so light, so I can play with it and create big objects. But at the same time, they are really comfortable and really ergonomic to use.
Okay. I also wanted to know, because you said that the material is really light, huh? So it is molded, or you do, what's the procedure to create it? You come to that form.
This is a 3D model. Actually, it's kind of the additive manufacturing fabrication.
Yes.
It comes from a, we can say, bit of the nylon powder
Yeah.
that it comes the layer by layer. They get sintered with a laser together, and the
Yes.
piece comes out. So it's also a there's a production process without any waste.
Yes, like there's the printing process, huh? Is that?
Yes, but with a laser actually.
Yeah. Okay, that's very nice. And also saw, because that was one of the pieces that I liked when we met. You had them in black, yellow,
Yeah,
and red.
they are different colors. Like for example, this bracelet, I dyed it with the leaves and herbs that I had, and I dyed them manually with natural colors. Or for example, the base of this bracelet, the final effect I did it by hand, but with a spray. The yellow one is from the I forgot the name. It's in Italian is curcuma, and in Farsi is
Kurkuma.
zarchube. Yeah, I forgot the name in English actually.
Okay, but we can always ask kurkuma in English. Is it more like the color of a spice is also like this? Huh?
Yeah, it's a kind of spice.
Yes, yes,
So yeah, you can
I do get
obtain
it. Yes.
a lot of colors. Like the kind of black is the mix of the dark green leaves and the avocado skin. So
Okay.
yeah, mostly the colors that they can obtain through natural dyes. I try to use them, but sometimes some colors you cannot have it through natural colors.
But the jewelry can also, yours, I think, can also be worn by both man and female.
Yes, most of them, the rings and the like thin bracelets are unisex. There's no gender for them.
Can you show it? Because you were very quick. Yes.
Yeah, this is the bracelet, like thin bracelet from the My City Tehran collection, because I have this capsule collection, we can say,
And
that
how
represents.
does it clip like that when you put them on your around your fist or wrist? It stays, huh?
Yeah, it depends because they comes in different sizes also, small, medium, large, X large. In thin bracelets, they arrive also to the X large, but the wider one, they are just in medium and small.
Okay. So you have also, beside bracelets, you have also earrings, I think. Yeah?
Actually, earrings are really new that I just add them to my line in this last, we can say 6 months, we can say. I did a trial before in November, if I'm not wrong, because I was supposed to design a new earrings for this Paris Fashion Week that I'm so glad that at the third year of my experience I could participate at a really important event like this. I'm sorry that we couldn't focus more because of this pandemic that we have now, but still for me it was like such a success and honor that I could
yes, to do it.
participate.
Yeah, and for that event, you created especially those earrings. You added it
Yes,
to the
exactly.
collection.
Because I participated at Paris Fashion Week with a collective that calls Always Support Talent.
Yes,
And I
I
was
still have
supposed.
it here.
Exactly.
Yes,
Thank
that's the
you.
invitation you sent me.
Yes,
Remember? Yes.
exactly. These are the yellow ones.
Can I see it again?
Yeah,
Yeah, because sometimes you are quite quick. See,
yeah.
really nice. And also,
And
You
so
see,
light that the
yeah, the
weight of
light,
this,
and it's
the
like two in one that you have, huh, when I
yeah,
look at it. Yeah,
yes. The weight of this earring, like it's like 17 grams. So it's really light,
it's
super light.
super light. And what's the meaning behind it?
Yeah, I can. Yeah, I will explain you like from the zero that when I was invited to participate at this collective to be presented in during Paris Fashion Week.
Yes.
I was matched with the stylists and fashion designers, twin fashion designers, Persian one that I know them personally. And of course, I needed to complete their look because jewelry you use it with the
Yes, I
clothes.
saw.
Exactly,
Yeah, you have
exactly.
like the black dress, and then you accessorize it with your earrings and
Yeah,
bracelets as well. Huh?
yeah, exactly. So
Yeah.
the when I talked with them, their main symbol that they were using in this collection to present in Paris Fashion Week was lion, because lion is really important symbol in Persian ancient Persian, and it's represented power. And when I start researching to understand what can I use to be matched to their designs and also represent my
It is.
brand and the meaning that I believe in, I arrived to the circle because in when you go and see the accompanied architecture or symbols or the pieces they have, you find all these lions on their hair or on their body. They have this circle sign.
And what does it mean? You said power, huh? It's a symbol of
Yes,
power.
yeah, yeah. Also, lion generally in each, not just Persian culture, in
Yeah.
most of the culture, is represent power. And a circle, when I arrived to the circle for me is the in geometric shapes. Circle is my favorite one because circle. Also, if you check my logo that you can see there,
Hmm?
I played with the Enso circle, the symbol of Zen, exactly.
Yes.
Is a circle that it's hand drawn in one or two uninhibited brush stroke to express a moment when the mind is free to let the body create. So the
Okay.
circle is my favorite shape. So I decided to create something that it plays with circle, and also I saw after some research I saw that in ancient Persian in Sassanid period we have really different jewelries
Yeah.
in shape of circle, and also again in Persian culture in the past the doorknobs are divided for female and male. The male one, so they could from the inside they could understand the person it's behind the doors is a man or woman, because the doorknobs for the female are in the circle shape and it's so lighter, so they could understand from the sound that who is behind the doors. So
Oh, it's nice.
yeah, all of these concept brings me to use the circle, and also reminded me a concept of eternal return that like Nietzsche plays it. Imagine everything you decide to do was of infinite importance. Therefore,
Yeah.
imagine it plays on a loop where every bad decision came round again and again,
Yeah.
same as the good one. So because of this, is all your life will ever be, and if probably is true, why not live every moment as of utmost importance rather than no importance? So
Mhm.
um,
Yeah.
saying all of this, it brings me to play with the circles and doorknobs, and I arrived to these designs because it's an open circle. It has
Mhm.
three loops
Yeah.
inside it, so it also it's playing the loop, playing with the circle that
Yeah.
it doesn't end. It's infinity, and it's there are not like fixed circles, so you can continually play with it, because also it's another research that I had some years ago women or men, we always play with our jewelry. It's another character of my jewelries. They are also all of them are symbolic because continuously we play with our jewelry while we talk or while we
Exactly, that is
exactly
it becomes like a tick. It's
unconsciously
something that you want to touch, you want to share.
exactly.
Yes.
So when I like, for example, I designed the My City collection. It has the symbol of each city. So continuously I touch it. I think of that place. It reminds me it's nostalgic. It reminds the places that you want to be or think of or
It
like
helps you
this
think as
brooch.
well.
Yeah, exactly. This brooch that it calls my inner freedom. It's the Enso circle. So when I'm stressed, maybe unconsciously I'm touching it and play with it, and it helps me to concentrate and relax more. And that's it. This was the main concept behind these earrings that
It's
I made
beautiful.
to complete the Anushanita's works. Actually, the stylist that completed my jewelry. Yeah, and the other main characters they are really like, and they come in different colors like yellow, black.
And you can combine them all together.
Yeah,
So in
maybe.
this case,
Yeah,
like
it can be an idea.
remember, I did that with the bracelet. When I came, I put the black, the yellow on one
Yeah.
arm. Yes.
Actually, this bracelet, yeah, the main we can try like for example green here or yellow here. That they can have a good effect because.
Yeah.
Yeah, also really loves to play with the colors. So they are design objects, so they need to catch your
Okay. And then
eye.
also I want to come back to Paris Fashion Week. Yeah? So like you said, the experience was amazing, really nice to do. And
Yeah.
if it's something that, okay, in the future, say like, okay, I want to do that again, or it's to be focused on Milan because you are based in Milan, if I'm correct.
Yes, I'm based in Milan.
Yes.
Now,
But Paris, something you really want to do again, of course.
yeah, of course. Actually, both of them. Why not? It's not participating alone. Of course, it's really something difficult that as a startup or emerging designer, it's really not easy to do it. But participating as a collective or in a group, this is something that let you to participate in these events. In Milan, actually, I also participated last year in this fall. I participate also with same collective with their one of a kind brooches that I did like because beside these strong conceptual design pieces, I also create some one of a kind designs that mix this super technology that I use, super technological material, we can say, and mix it with traditional production systems like the Persian silk carpets, we can say. Yeah, I can show you also. Let me show you another thing that here. This is like another small base for the carpet weaving.
Ah, yes. Is it something that is? It looks like like the thing that they use to make carpets.
No, it is.
Yes.
Yeah, it is something like that because I do like it's like this.
Yes. Now I can see that.
Of course, it's really small, but it's something that I can create. I had this idea that nowadays that it's this we can say culture or using this traditional art that is one of the most important art in Persian culture. I'm not going to say it is dying, but comparing in the past, the use of these really precious carpets are really less. So I decided in really small way, in my way, to contribute to help to keep this art alive. So exactly. So
that's beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah, to create really small carpet, we can say all 100% from silk. So
Okay.
it's really like the precious carpets, and create them in a small jewelry pieces. Like for example, this piece, it's a brooch with magnets.
Okay. Um,
Yeah, you
so it's
can
a
do it.
magnetic brush that you can put on.
Exactly. It's a small Persian silk carpet that you can wear it
Yeah,
like
and
this.
it's also clever because that in that way you are not destroying your clothes. You can just put it on,
Ah,
it
yeah.
stays, and yes, your clothes stays
Yeah, yeah,
intact.
yeah. But, using magnets, the idea it was exactly like this to not destroy your clothes. But of course, it also depends of the thick of the cloth that you're using, of the fabric, how thick is it.
Mhm.
And also, like I did these one of a kind rings. It's a really bold and big rings. It's double ring that they have a piece of carpet inside it.
It's nice. And is that one also very light?
Yes, it's super
Yes.
light.
Okay. There's also a little bit with laser print or not?
Yeah, the cover here, the
Yes.
frame actually, and also here, they are all laser printed.
Mm. And
So it helps to
yeah,
be
and
really light.
how many hours does it take to have it like laser print?
Um,
I know I'll ask a lot,
it
but I'm
depends. No,
curious.
no, no, because it depends because it's not like one piece inside it. The piece needs this bit of the nylon powder. It
Yes.
needs to be full. They don't use the machine just to produce this piece. So it depends also on the other pieces that they have inside the bed. Like small piece can be like 1 hour, but a bigger piece can be even like 10 hours. It depends really. It
Wow.
really depends. Yeah.
So you need a lot of patience as well. It's like
Yeah.
when
But
it's
actually more patience to create these little carpets because I don't know if it's
yes, I can
you
see.
can see
Yeah.
it's full of like small knots that they are hand woven. They are all hand woven.
Yes.
It's at least I'm not a super like expert in carpet weaving. It's for me it takes a lot of time to do something like this.
And I know how much time exactly for that, if you still remember or not.
And no, because I never did them like I started now and I decide to do that one that these things and then finish it. I always did it like 1 hour in a day, 2 hours in a day, and then doing other things. But if I need to um if I calculate like all together, maybe something like this, for me, not for the experts, for me, it's something like 4 hours, 5 hours, if I do it continuously without stops.
It's still okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
now that I got faster, but at first it was a lot more.
that's
and and
sometimes
the
like me.
problem of the Persian silk carpet is you can use the front and back. So it's not like that, okay, I need to produce one piece. I can do it in 5 hours. No, because the material is so precious and you cannot waste the material. So I need to create several designs as I showed you on my base, that I
Yeah,
can do like 4 pieces in front, 4 pieces in back, we can say, or maybe
yeah.
5 in front, 4 in back,
And then
to
it
use
goes
all them.
faster.
And then I got, you can cut them. I never cut just one
Wow.
piece that I created because there are so many silk material will go like waste and it's not right.
Mhm. And how did you decide to do like more like to produce your jewelry or your pieces this way?
Mm.
Because yes, because it's also new technique and everything. But how did you come to decide I want to do it this way?
Um, I think I'm like in among really uh, less people that always knew what to do. The design and jewelry. It's something that I always wanted to do from the school, from the university. So even when I studied industrial design in Tehran, and then I moved to Milan to study other things in design and engineering field. even that time, as soon as we had like a free project, I always tried to do something related to the jewelry or the jewelry design, jewelry stands, anything. I knew I wanted to do jewelry. So I came to Italy, of course, to continue to studying design.
Yeah.
Then I studied service system design. That helped me a lot to understand how to start my brand, how to grow it, and how to present and communicate it. After that, I studied jewelry design, and then I continued to jewelry engineering in Politecnico di Torino. The first one was in Politecnico di Milano. And then after several experiences, I did a lot of internship. I worked in a company that they were producing some high jewelry pieces for the really famous brands that I can't say their name. But again, after that period, I saw, no, I studied different things. I worked in different fields. It's not something that if I want to, even if it was really nice, I didn't want to do exactly same things each day. So it was the time that I decided to come back to Milan and start my company that I can, where there is no name for my role. So I could be a designer, I could be a researcher, I could be I don't know, everything. So I mixed everything, and I decided, because of my background in design, I decided to create unconventional jewelry design pieces. It's not an easy field because the target is really small. Already the jewelry is a small target. And when you go to the design jewelry, contemporary jewelry is a smaller, and then design jewelry, it gets
small.
so
Yeah, so it becomes more like a niche. Yes.
Yeah, I know, but it was something that I wanted, because I wanted to have really unique and bold pieces, like the last event, in one of the events that I had during 2019. I wasn't presented in my stand. When I came back to my stand, it was a girl that was waiting for me, and she said, we didn't have a really like big sign of the logo. It was a winter, an event for the Christmas in Milan. But the girl waited there, and she said to me that I recognized you with your work, with your color, with your style. So I knew you're going to be here. So I decided to wait and meet you.
See?
So this is something that I wanted to achieve, not like, of course, the tastes are different. Every work has its value, but this was something that I wanted to have, that have really unique, bold design pieces that people can recognize me.
Exactly, and see where it has brought you. Paris and in Brussels, your pieces were the one that I picked. You know, like when I entered the shop, there were many jewelry. And then I was like, okay, this, not this, not this. So I said, this is interesting. And I picked it up. I said, you can do like this. See? And that makes a difference, I think. It's like when you have like your own vision, and you can transcript it to what you are making, like this jewelry. So it's really good to follow your path and to be able to do that. I think you should continue.
I hope so. Cool. I hope I could do that.
Yes, and that brings me to my next question. I say, like, when you created, I think your first line, you called it My City Tehran.
Yes, actually, it's My City collection, that it has different line. After my first piece, that it was the Rebirth of Lotus. Yes. For Design Week 2017 in Milan, I created this collection, the main collection of Nobahar Design, which calls My City. I created and dedicated to all the people like me and my partner, forever their hometown or their homeland. So they can have a piece of their city that reminds them their city, because you cannot be in two places at the same time. So why not to bring a small piece of your city with yourself? And of course, in 2017, the first line was Tehran, my birth town. It's a line of steel bearings, tin cups, and white cups, inspired by the tallest tower in Tehran, that you can almost see the tower, this telecommunication tower, from each side of Tehran. I don't know if you can see it. It's inspired by the Mila Tower. It calls Mila Tower, yes. Or also famous as Tehran Tower.
You can see the shape of it.
Yeah, the profile of the bracelets and the rings. It's Tehran Tower or Mila Tower. Also, the white bracelet that I don't have it here. And I continuously after that, in 2019, after 2 years, because I don't like to just continue producing. I need to express the design and show it in a time that it needs to be presented. I don't have like a fall winter collection or summer spring, so I just go with flow, we can say.
Yes, I do get you. I think that is the way even fashion should be. It's like not every season something you create. You have a vision, you create something, and then take time to present it, and then even think about it, even maybe adapt it, something like that.
Because it takes really time. Also, the research process. If I want to have the conceptual pieces, it's not like that I can do it in 3 weeks or 1 month, and then production, and then 6 months I have it. At least I need time to design and things, and then get inspired. And these done with the machine, but they all have the manual finishing, manual dyeing or coloration process. So they are,
and the thinking process behind it.
Exactly. So maximum things that I do, sometimes I play a lot with colors. So I use like a vivid and sharp colors for summertime maybe, and maybe more solid and neutral colors for winter. We can say this is something that I do, or always I just do like one of a kind effects that even if I want to produce same design, I cannot, because it's like just accidentally.
When you see it, for me, you can wear it during the day, in the evening with a beautiful gown like that. It stays amazing. It's like you can accessorize it with a lot of things.
Yeah, because of this, I call it also a daily essential, because these are the pieces you can have like daily and night, but this is like a bold collection that you can have it like for the ceremony. It's not for everyday wear. So because of this, after this that I was telling you, I decided to create this capsule collection, or the main collection of Nobahar Design, my city. The first line was Tehran in 2017 for Milan Design Week, and the second line it called Napoli, which I started in 2019. It's the city of my partner, of course, and here in the profile we have the San Francesco church in Piazza Plebiscito. It's a main, one of the really main squares in Napoli city.
Yes, really I have been there last year.
Oh my God! So you remember?
Yes. I've been there last year. I think it was Easter period, around this time of the year. I was there for 10 days. It's really amazing place.
Yeah, Napoli is like really
and all those amazing churches. I have never seen a city with so many churches. Incredible.
So I designed a second city, Napoli, and it comes really in different natural colors that even if I want to obtain the same color, I cannot, because you see these are also some shades and effects that these are not by error. It's a natural colors that create this shadow, we can say.
So every piece is like unique.
Yeah, sometimes with the darker color, like we can say black, maybe it happens less. But if I don't dye them together at the same time,
It
I
changes.
can never obtain a same exact green. Like these two are supposed to be similar, but they are not.
They are not, but that makes it more beautiful. So who wants to
Yeah,
have,
it's like
uh, yes, something that someone else has? It has to be
yeah,
different.
exactly. I decided to not create a problem with this issue. Okay, my works are not like are design pieces that they can be unique, and I like to have limited edition and one of a kind pieces. Why not? It's not
Okay.
like we can say it's not fast fashion. It's a unique design pieces.
Okay. Brings me to my next one. I still have some questions. It's like I've seen you, the bold designers. You have posted this morning. I thought it was really nice. I went to look. The the bold designers.
The both designers
Yes,
were.
it's with the virtual tour.
I didn't get where you say. Maybe I just.
The bold designers. It's like when you go on the
Oh
website.
yeah, of course.
Yes,
Yeah, bold design. Oh, you are talking about the brand. I thought you would
yes,
say because I use bold word a lot for my pieces.
yeah,
Okay, yeah, sorry.
yes. The bold designers. It's like.
Yeah.
Can you say something about it? I think it's. Is it a collaboration? Is it more like something?
No, actually, I'm working on when this pandemic started. I thought actually the idea it was from another one of my designer friends, Evgenia Balashova. Actually, some of the designers we decided to start shout outs about other designers that to in a way to help them to support each other, you know.
That's
And
like a community.
yeah, exactly. So I decided to present a designer that, of course, I like their style or work each week and say a little description about them, show some of their works, and people in this way, if they are interested, they go to their page or their website and go further if they like or buy a
Okay.
design piece in this period to support them. The Bold Designer is a part of the group, that collective that we created in 2017, always 17. It's like we are 14 designers that we all produce with technological, we all have technological production process. So some are laser
Yeah.
cut, some are like 3D printing with the recyclable materials or laser printing. So different production process, different kind of products. And today, like, yes, actually it was last night, I talked about the Bold Designers because also they achieved like 13K followers and they have really nice contest in their last post, and they are giving away two really design pieces that actually one of
Okay.
the vases I really like it.
Mhm.
So it was something like that. It was a day about the shout outs about other designers. I always also at the end I say if there are other emerging designers or design studio that wanted to present through my page, I'm really open to the collaboration, and they can just write me in direct message and ask for the shout
Okay.
outs.
That's good. That's a really nice initiative. I also wanted to ask, where can we find your jewelry? I know, like, we can find them on your website, but I think you have
Yeah.
also some shops, places where we can
Yes.
find.
Yes. There is a online shop on my website, of course, but since the most of the pieces are one of a kind finishing and effects, we can say, uh, I don't have always all of the pieces or all of the finishing. You can also find it in in a concept store in Brussels, Farah Floyd concept store
Floyd,
that we
yes.
met each
That's
other
where we
there.
met. So,
Exactly. And also in a design gallery in Monte Carlo. In Now it's a exhibition for a limited time. You can find it also in AA Collected in Berlin.
mhm.
Um, then there is in Tehran, you can find it on Austin website, and also they have a physical shop. And then I think there is an architecture in fashion. It's a private studio in Switzerland, in Lugano, that also in their physical shop and also their online store. And also on the Obi Fashion, it's a Italian platform that just present emerging Italian brands that they
There we can find
believe
it
in
as well.
exactly. They believe in
Okay.
their quality, that they are Italian design. So I was fortunate also to be part of their group, and they invited me to join their platform.
Cool.
I think that's it.
Yes, that's good. But I think I will ask you to send me later so that I can also put it so that where people
Okay,
can
sure.
find it. Yes.
Thank you. Sure.
It's a pleasure thing. I'm always there. So like when I need to support or can support, I will do it because it's really
Yeah, why
nice.
not? Thank you. It's really nice of you.
And I also wanted to ask. I still have one question. It's like now that the Fashion Week everything is postponed. Um, I've seen that a lot of things are going virtual as well. Eh?
Hmm.
So is it also for you a road that you are going to do? It's like maybe present more your jewelry the virtual way, or like virtual showrooms and these kind of things, or you'd say for me it's not necessarily needed or something like that.
Actually, to be honest, for me, mm, didn't change a lot because
Yeah.
I started virtually actually because not having a shop or working from my studio, it's a room in my apartment. So working also from home, it didn't change a lot. Yeah, there are some events that got canceled. I was really disappointed at the
Mhm.
first, but then if you want to think about it like more in depth, it didn't change a lot for me. At when I start virtually, and I
Yes, you
focused
were
and
right.
concentrated more on social. That helped me a lot to grow and connect with other people, connect with collective
Exactly,
brands. Exactly.
because you're already like Berlin, Brussels, you're already connected to a lot of social things, huh?
Yeah,
So,
exactly. Yeah, if you go to the press parts of my website, you cannot. They are some of the journalists and reporters that ask me when did you start? When I tell them I founded this brand, I presented my first design on March 2017. They can't believe it because they see a huge presence on the press, social, and the collaborations.
mhm.
And I can say I have this because of the virtual presence and the social. So, of course, I continue what I was doing.
Yes,
Yeah, I
because
know, but
everyone
I have,
is moving that direction. And it's like
yeah,
everything is
exactly.
moving in that direction. It's like going more virtual, presenting it more this way. It's also better for networking, I think. Eh?
I talk with people more actually.
Hmm.
Yeah, this is true. And something that this period that I had and helped me a lot, this presenting my face behind the face, actually behind the brand more, because I'm a bit shy person, and I wasn't comfortable with as I told you before, I'm not
Yeah.
really good at live.
Ah, but
Yeah,
you're doing great. And
I don't know, I'm not sure.
I even remember when in Brussels you say like I'm shy, but I think you are doing great.
I try my best. I started to learn actually. At first it was really difficult. I'm not that kind of person that to present and put it out, start to talk or in
Mhm.
front of the camera especially. But this is something I really started to improve and learn. And also, I saw that a lot of my followers and some of the clients that really like that I start these weekly stories, that I start to talk with people and present other designers. So this is something that I didn't have before, and I started to add it. That actually I'm receiving a lot of good feedback. So yeah,
Yes,
we are
yeah.
doing live also. So
Yes,
this is something
you
that I
have to
didn't do.
continue that way because you do great. Your English is good, so I think,
No,
Ali, so,
thank you very much.
and you look good, so why not? You should
Thank you
continue.
very much. I hope everybody thinks like this.
No,
Thank you.
you will see it on the remarks.
I hope so. Thank you very much.
Voilà. So it brings me a little bit. I think you have told like the story that I wanted of that your story, and brings me to my last question. I think it's you know that I've been working on my third edition of the magazine. This
Uh-huh.
one,
Yeah, mirror for you.
yes, we are for you. But I'm also already like preparing the next edition. And
Oh,
for
really?
yes, and for this next edition, I think I would really like to collaborate as well to do something together.
Oh, really? Why not? Thank you very much.
Yeah, because I know Brussels has some of your pieces. I think it
Yes.
would, yes, I think I'm going to use it, but at first I have to ask you, of course.
No, why not? But are the shops are open in Brussels?
No, Brussels for the moment,
Ah,
everything is closed. It's
yeah,
like,
I imagine. Like here, yeah.
yes, I think it will be only the second half of May that things will start to open up. We'll know
Mm.
more this Friday, but I think it will be that. It will be the second half of May. That.
Yeah, same here. Okay.
Okay, okay. And can go outside.
Yeah, yeah, we can go outside. Of course, it should be like you need to explain where you're doing. I cannot go outside and say, I don't know, I just come to walk. I
Mm.
need to explain why I'm coming out. I can go do the groceries. I can go to the pharmacy or go to buy, I don't know, bread or something like this. It's okay. Or if you go out for work, that you show that I need to go out for my work, it's okay.
Then you
But
can go out.
hmm?
Okay. And how is it difficult this way, or you think okay, you can handle it for the moment?
At the beginning, it was really difficult because even though I was working, I always worked from home, but a lot of events got canceled, a lot of appointments, a lot of my orders got canceled because of the shipping problem.
Yeah.
At the beginning, it was difficult because I needed to handle and accept all these canceled events together. Uh, but after that, actually, I started to accept it and handle the situation. For 2 weeks, we can say, actually, I really rest. I really needed like for these last 4 or 5 years, maybe I didn't rest like this. I think
Because
most of us needed that because in these times and periods, especially in the we can say fashion industry or the social or in design,
it's
everything was
tiring.
so fast and tiring, and you didn't have time to concentrate and to think about what you're doing.
It's,
So,
it's, it's the
yeah,
same for me. It's like when I did
it's the
like the first
same.
magazine, I was tired, very tired. And actually, when we were in lockdown, I slept a lot.
Yeah,
And I
it's
have to
same.
sleep.
I slept like even 12 hours that I've never slept like this much.
Hmm?
It was days at first that I slept like 12 hours, 13 hours.
Hmm.
So the first week was shock and I was so nervous. And the 2 weeks after that, everything was go better. I accepted, I rest a lot. And after that, I started to accept. And so let's think about it. And now I started again, even thinking of the new project and
And you
new
have
things that we
energy,
can
the
do.
motivation is back.
Yeah, exactly.
I get you. I have the same feeling.
Yeah, I had this first stage, but when you have a really difficult shock into your life, so it
Voilà.
was no, I can say now I'm okay, actually.
Voilà. That's the way it should be. So, by this, I'd say I wish you the very best, that you
Thank
still
you very much, and
continue.
really thank you for your invitation. It was really nice of you that I was. It was an honor for me that to
It,
talk with you in live.
it's a pleasure, and it's also a way of
Also for
catching up
me, thank you.
after Fashion Weeks. Huh?
Yeah, of course, of
So,
course.
let's keep in touch because I'm preparing the next issue of the magazine, so I will need a lot of inputs. I said,
Of course,
don't be
thank you.
afraid when
Sure.
I write or say something. I'm usually out for thought, so don't be afraid to reply. Okay?
Of course, no, why not? Thank you very much
It's a
again,
pleasure.
Mijean.
Excellent. Have a good evening
You
and
too.
till
And
soon.
good
Talk to
luck
you soon.
for the new issue.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye
Bye,
bye.
everybody.